guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another vlog. Today's vlog is really all about getting back to slaying. If you guys are new here, my name is Nastasia. I'm currently traveling the world full time and I just moved to Vietnam for the next 3 months and we just hit like week 3 of being here. And I feel like this is the part where I'm finally feeling the effects of full-time travel. I have been diva down horrendous the past week. I've been so depressed. I haven't been leaving the house. I've been sitting in my room. I was working on finishing up my first short film. It's up on my channel. You guys should go watch it. It's like my diary entries from 3 months of living in Portugal before I came here. I'll link it down below and you guys should definitely go check it out because I'm super proud of it and how it turned out. Portugal is a very special place to me. So any place that I would have left to after that would have been a struggle for me and I knew that. But I've been really falling off of my routines and doing the things that I know keep me stable and help me feel good with doing full-time travel because this lifestyle is definitely can be a little bit crazy sometimes, like having to move countries every 3 months. There's like language barriers. You have a very low level of like creature comforts doing this. So I think that's all finally starting to pile up, especially after leaving Portugal. The weather has been a huge deal for me. It's definitely just hitting me. Yes, I'm feeling depressed, but I'm also feeling determined, and I think that's a good sign. So today we're gonna start off by celebrating finishing my short film because this is a project that took me 6 months to make. And one thing that I think is really important is to celebrate things, like even though it's not like I make money off of anything, like this is purely a passion project, but I think doing the things that we love is worth celebrating. We're going on a shopping spree because like I mentioned, the weather has been extremely difficult for me. Going outside literally feels like a sensory nightmare. So it's been kind of making me not want to leave the house where we have like really nice air conditioning. Same with like getting to the gym. I found a place where we have a free gym here, but it's not air conditioned. So on top of it, I've just been like struggling to get to my workouts, which also make me feel better. The humidity has been really affecting me. So I figured one way that I could help myself and celebrate myself is to go buy some more like airy, breathable, loose fitting clothing, go on a little shopping spree, buy things that I feel cute and comfortable in. I did go on a walk today. I always feel like going outside, not touching my phone and just like having a quiet, peaceful morning to myself definitely helps me feel more grounded. So I made sure I had like a no scroll morning today. And one thing that I have like a little tradition with myself is solo date Saturdays. And I was really good about them in Portugal, but I've fallen off with like trying to get adjusted here. So I think this week is the week we're getting back. I'm gonna take myself on a little solo date. I'm gonna take you guys with me the next couple days, but that's mainly what today looks like. Let's do it. I'm downstairs now. I'm about to call my Grab. If you guys are planning on coming to Vietnam and this is why you're watching this video, Grab is like the app for everything. So you can order like rides, food, anything that you need. You could just order it all through this app. So I'm gonna order one of the little motorbikes and I genuinely love riding on them. I think they're so fun. And then also, if you are planning any like travel, Vietnam, wherever else in the world, if you need an eSIM so you can have data on your phone, I use Orbit Mobile and you can use my code NPT10. You can get a little discount on your eSIMs. They have like individual countries. You could do like regional plans. If you're doing like a Euro summer, you can do all of Europe. There's a bunch of different stuff on there. I find that they have the best prices and you can get more of a discount with my code. And they've been working really well for me since I do travel full time. So go ahead and check them out. It'll also be in the description. Try to curate the playlist. I think we're gonna go with Fred again, his Actual Life album. You guys know if you watch my videos, I am obsessed with Fred again. I don't know what it is about his music, but it just like makes me feel so alive and I love it so much. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna call my ride and we're heading to the mall. We're back and I want to apologize in advance for like the poor lighting, what I look like, and the fact that I just didn't really record a lot while I was out. I locked in while I was at the mall and I was on a mission just to like find the things that I needed. And honestly, it was like such a big mall. It was a little overwhelming. So I just needed to focus. But I was walking so much. Like when I got to the mall today, I think I had like maybe 4,500 steps. I have 15K steps now. So if that doesn't tell you guys, like I was on a mission in there. I do have a haul. We did quite a bit of damage today and I'm really excited to show you guys what I got because it's very rare for me to like ever go out and splurge on myself like this just because I've always really prioritized travel and like other things in my life over spending money and having like super nice clothes all the time. But I feel like this was very much needed. I've been so uncomfortable in my clothes since I got here And just in general, like I just feel like I haven't felt cute in a lot of my clothes in a while. I'm really grateful, and this meant a lot to me because I don't really do this very often. So with all that being said, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with the non-clothing items first, and I went ahead and went to Lush. I really needed a like leave-in conditioner and something for my curls because I ran out like right when I got here. So my hair has been feeling like surprisingly really dry, even though it's so humid here. And she recommended me this Curl Power. It smells so good. Like, it's kind of citrusy. This is a pretty big tub. Like, I think this is probably gonna last me quite a while. So very excited to try that out. And then I went to Muji, which I'm so excited about all of the stuff that I got at Muji. This is so exciting. But I just got a couple of pens, just their normal like 0.5 pens like this. I got like 4 of them because I go through pens like crazy. My favorite pens are the Pilot G2, like the 0.5 or the 0.7s, but I haven't been able to find them since I left the States, and I literally have ran out of them because I journal and write things down like it's my job. So yeah, I went ahead and got 4 of these because I really like how they write. And then on top of that, I got this little like pencil holder, but I actually bought this for going inside my purse, and it has this cute little pouch on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I thought this would be perfect for my camera stuff because I have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, so I always carry around like my little ND filters, like lens wipes, my mic, just like little things because this camera is so mini and cute. So I thought this would be nice to just put in my purse for like my little knickknacks that kind of float around in there. So I got that, and then last but not least, I just got like a little lined paper notebook for my like notes for making videos and anything kind of like work, not journal related, like anything that doesn't go in my journal. I like to have a second one. I do daily to-do lists, things like that. And this was only like $4 or $5 US, so went ahead and picked up one of those. Now let's get into the clothes because I am so excited about a lot of the things that I got. With full-time travel, it's just easiest to get like basics because obviously they mix and match very well. So a lot of this stuff is just solid basics, but honestly, I have a pretty plain style anyways. I'm just gonna take a pile out at a time. So the first store that I went to was this store called Pull & Bear. I actually have this in Portugal too, so I had no idea they would have it all the way over here in Vietnam. And I just got a couple of like basic tank tops. This black one, it's like kind of high neck and super cute, so I got that. And then I also got it in this really cute blue color. I don't know if the camera is gonna like pick it up super well. I've been obsessed with any like blue shades ever since I darkened my hair a little bit. I just feel like it looks so chic and so cute. Next, I went to Uniqlo and I got a couple of shirts here. And I had never been to Uniqlo either, so that was really, really exciting. And I got this off-white, like cream colored t-shirt. Sorry, everything's wrinkly. And it has this cute like ribbed texture to it, which I really, really like because I feel like with wearing a lot of basics and plain colors, I like to at least add textures in whenever I can. So like even this shirt, it's like a ribbed cotton t-shirt, and I just feel like it adds a little bit of visual interest because I already do dress pretty boring. And I got this one in like an XL, so it was a little bit more like loose fitting and more comfy fitting because like I said, I've just been wanting something that's not like sticking to me all the time. So really excited about this. And then the second one really surprised me. I got this tank top, and like a weird thing about all the tank tops here in Vietnam is they all have this padded bra liner in them, and I like never wear bras with padding. I barely ever wear bras in general. So this felt super weird to me, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it on, and honestly, it's so comfortable and so flattering. I wish they would have had more colors that I liked because I would have bought another one. But I just got this like nice white one. Again, it's like cotton ribbed. I don't know, I guess I really like ribbed cotton shirts. And it was super comfortable and honestly looked so good. So I went ahead and picked up one of those as well. And then last thing in this pile, actually I kind of cried over this. I have a really hard time with bras. I feel like a lot of women do. And I went into this like random department store. Like I never shop at department store type places, but I saw that they had a really nice selection of bras, and honestly I had that on my list. Like I specifically needed to get at least one comfortable bra to wear because I've been fighting for my life, and I found one. So nothing too crazy, but it was from a place called Mark and Spencer, and I have like really like narrow shoulders, so a lot of the time like the straps are always falling down and they're just so annoying. This literally fit me perfectly, and I don't think I've ever had one that's fit me better. So it was so worth the money, and I'm actually really, really excited about it. Now let's get into what I got from Muji. I got a pair of these black pants. They're not gonna look good on camera, but they're like this, kind of like this waistband, nice and stretchy. They have pockets, and they're like a nice thicker linen. Like, they're really nice quality. If they were ironed, they would look a lot better. And then the cut, I'm short. It's so hard for me to find pants like this that I don't have to alter. And I also have like thighs, and I don't know, like these kinds of pants are so hard to find ones that fit me really well. And these were so freaking cute on. They're high-waisted. They're like straight, slightly wide leg, just like loose fit, super duper comfortable, and so high quality. Like, I'm probably gonna be living in these for the next couple months, like honestly all summer too. I'm definitely not a shorts girl, like at all. I hate wearing shorts. I own like 2 pairs of shorts, so I tried. I was like looking at a couple pairs of shorts today, and I was like, I just couldn't get myself to do it. And then second, okay, these pants I almost didn't buy because I've never had anything like them, but I think this is probably my favorite thing that I bought. And it's these white baggy pants, and I'm just gonna have to show you guys these on at some point. They're literally so cool. They're kind of cargo style, like they have these pockets on the side, and then they have some like really cool detailing, like really pretty seams on them. Again, they're like kind of that stretchy material. I'm showing you the back this whole time, LOL. And they are like a cinch tie on the inside. They're also like that utility kind of like granola material. I don't know, I kind of have a granola style to me. I love my like daily kavu bag, and I have like my Solomons and stuff, so I feel like this definitely fits a little bit with that aesthetic. And then I love that it has these like cinch bottoms, so you can kind of like alter the taper at the bottom. And I don't know, these were just so fun when I put them on, and I feel like because they're this like cute like off-white color, I can mix and match them with so many things. I don't know, I just was so excited about these. I think they were about like 40 USD, so honestly they weren't even as expensive as the black ones, and I felt like they were just so interesting and fun, but still like basic enough to be able to mix and match them. And then the last thing I got was just like a really nice white linen long sleeve top, and this is 100% linen, so it was definitely a little bit on the pricier side, but it fits super well. It's just a staple in my wardrobe and something I love to have. Again, these are all wrinkly, so I'm sorry if they look absolutely horrible in this clip, but this one was so nice because I hate collared shirts sometimes, again, because I have like narrow shoulders. I always feel like the collar is really overwhelming, and what I really liked about this one is like the collar is really thin. It's like only like 2 or 3 fingers wide, not even. So I feel like it wasn't annoying up here, and again, the quality is amazing. That's everything I got. I'm feeling so much better. There's still a few basics that I need. I need a few cosmetic items, a couple of, I don't know, necklaces or bracelets, just to kind of like add a little bit of visual interest, because I have like no jewelry right now. I planned to buy jewelry while I was traveling, so I didn't bring any, and now I just feel boring because I love having like rings and necklaces. But I feel like because I get so sweaty here, I don't want to buy anything that's just gonna like turn me green, so that's gonna be kind of a struggle. But I'm really happy with what I got. I feel like we got some really solid basics that I can mix and match around with what I already have. And then I do still plan on getting like a couple of like cuter going out like to dinner, I don't know, like cuter summer tops, and a couple more basics and like some colors. I'm gonna take a minute to just like be horizontal, and then I'm gonna kind of start getting ready, and we're gonna go get some dinner because we still have our solo date to go on, and it's only like 7 p.m. It literally feels like it's 9 p.m. I don't know why. I'll see you guys in a second. Guys, it's Sunday now, and as you saw, I went on my little solo date last night, and we need to talk about that restaurant because it was genuinely so good. Like, I feel cured at this point, because I kind of mentioned earlier in the video that I've been struggling a little bit with my appetite, and yesterday I just wanted to eat foods that were like really familiar and comfortable to see if that would help. And I'm so glad that I went to that restaurant, because I'm really picky about pizza. Like, it has to have a really good sauce, and they have to have a good sauce to cheese ratio. I always feel like people overdo the cheese for my liking, but that pizza was perfect, and they had like the pizza oven and everything. It was just so good. And then I got the tiramisu, and one thing about me is I'm always getting dessert when I go out to eat. I love dessert. So, and now I figured we could balance out this perfect weekend with also doing some of the more logistical things to get ready for the week, because it is Sunday. So we're going to do a full Sunday reset today. I already got ready to go to the gym, so I'm going to go do the gym. I skipped like the last couple days, and I've just been trying to get steps in instead to stay active, but I do feel like now that I'm feeling a little bit better, my body's actually craving my workouts again. So I'm going to go do a leg day to ease myself back into it. And then afterwards, I need to get like some coffee, groceries, laundry, meal prep, all of that. And we're just going to try to take it easy, relax, keep it very chill today. And yeah, so I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I will see you guys when I get back. As we can tell, it's really, really late, and I have not picked up the camera to talk to it. I've just been recording what I've been doing today, but I just had a really lovely reset day. I definitely kind of got a little bit sad at the end of my cooking session, and I feel like this weekend has all been in honor of trying to get myself out of this funk and, I don't know, just feel a little bit better, because like I said earlier, I'm just really starting to feel the effects of this full-time travel lifestyle. Yesterday we filled the day with fun, and today was filled with productivity and getting myself ready for the week. But I also do feel like feeling my feelings is part of adjusting to this lifestyle and just accepting, the things that are hard, and to not beat myself up for feeling them. I think sometimes it can be really hard because I feel so insanely lucky. My life does not feel real. I can't believe I'm actually traveling the world, and I get to do this full time. I don't even have to be employed right now. I'm genuinely so lucky that I can fully take a shot at pursuing social media while also traveling the world. It's literally insane, and I know that. But I think that's why I've been having such a hard time accepting the negative emotions, is because I tell myself I shouldn't feel sad because I'm so lucky, and I still feel that way. But at the end of the day, I'm still human, and there's still things that are really hard. So I decided to come out here and get some fresh air and just sit down here, write in my journal. I've honestly been out here for an hour and a half just writing away with my headphones in. And I have to show you guys, I'm almost done with my first journal for the year already. I think I only have 10 pages left, and it's the beginning of April. That's literally insane. It really helps me a lot stay grounded, because I started this journal, the first entry was when I was on the plane leaving Arizona. So this is just since I left the United States 4 months ago. So I feel like my journal has really become, honestly, my lifeline while I'm out here. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of lonely. I think a lot of people could probably infer that, and I'm pretty lucky. I travel with my sister and my brother-in-law, and I really do love hanging out with them, but there is a certain level of loneliness that I feel. I think this is something that I hate to admit, but I do really struggle with being single a lot recently. I dedicated an entire year to not dating and staying single, and I celebrated my year anniversary of being single while we were still in Portugal back in February. And that was something that I was super proud of, because I feel like I really dedicated a lot of extra effort and love to taking care of myself, and it was really, really rewarding. But it can be lonely sometimes, and I think the hard part is because of this lifestyle that I've chosen, it's obviously not very easy to date. Like, if that is something that I choose to do, it's going to be very, very difficult. I just don't know how to feel about that sometimes, because I am 27, and like, I'm not saying I'm running out of time, but I think sometimes it's just like there's no time limit to what I'm doing right now. Like, we're just traveling until we decide not to travel, or until like hopefully I can move to Portugal. So it's kind of hard to imagine that I'll be able to like meet anybody or like really maintain anything. And I do want to have a family someday. I realized in my 3 months in Portugal that I am very much somebody that would like to have roots here in the near future, but I just committed to a lifestyle that is completely the opposite of that. And I think that's what's been the biggest struggle for me recently. That's the hard part for me to adjust to, is like the traveling is not really that hard for me, because I've been pretty nomadic throughout my 20s. I've moved around a lot. I used to travel for work for 2 years. Like, living out of a suitcase really isn't the hard part for me, surprisingly. It's the fact that like I didn't ever really see myself putting roots down anywhere. And then I feel like the second I finally got to live out my dream of traveling the world, I found the place and like the people that I want to put roots down with, and I have no way to get there, and that just feels very stressful sometimes. And obviously I'm taking a big risk on like pursuing social media full time and like traveling and living off of my savings, and like I literally have no backup plan. Like, I don't know, I don't. Like, I literally put all my eggs in one basket, and I'm just hoping that this works out for me before I run out of resources and I like have to go back to my hometown. It's just a lot sometimes. Like, I'm not ungrateful, and I feel so lucky every single day to be where I am. I would not want to be anywhere else. So this is not me complaining about my situation. I just think I have to feel this and accept it and like work through it. That's just life. So trying to like affirm myself that like I'm always exactly where I'm meant to be. There's just so much out of our control when it comes to the future. I feel like this very common feeling in our 20s is just like we never really know if we're doing the right thing. But I truly do believe that we're always exactly where we're meant to be, and everything's always working out, and it's always going to work out better than we think it will. Like, even going into last year, the way that last year played out for me was so much better than I could have imagined. Like, it was insane. And so I guess part of it is like I already feel like so many amazing things have happened to me. Like, how could life possibly get better? So I'm kind of always waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I don't know, I'm like really trying to work on letting that mindset go and just remind myself that like it's all working out. It's not in my control. Like, the only thing I can really focus on right now is being present, doing the things that I can do every single day that are in my control, and trying to have fun. Like, I don't want to look back on this time in my life and feel like all I did was stress myself out or stress about the future. It's hard. It's hard to practice like the law of detachment and all that, and just be okay with things coming and going as they're supposed to. But I know that everything's going to work out. There's this song, Angie, I've Been Lost. And in the song, it's like, I've been lost for a while, but I've been trying. And I think that song is what sent me into this like emotional session that I was having, because it came on while I was meal prepping, and I was like, oh my God, I feel like this is really hitting right now. And I had to just sit outside about it. I'm gonna just hang out, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Good morning. It is now the next day. It is Monday, and I've just been going about the morning slowly. I feel so much more refreshed and relaxed after the events of this weekend. I feel like I did everything that I needed to do just to like recalibrate and recenter myself, and I'm feeling so much better, like a world of difference on the inside. So I'm really grateful that we did that. So I just wanted to continue on with that energy, and this morning I did my usual like no scroll. I just leave my phone on my bed and I go about my morning routine. So I did a little bit of self-care, some skincare. I even like waxed my eyebrows this morning because they were looking crazy. And then the most important thing I did was I did plan out the rest of my week and some of my content going forward. I'm actually really excited because this week I have a solo trip coming up at the end of the week. I leave on Friday, and I've been planning it for a few weeks now. So I'm really, really excited, and I wanted to make sure that I felt like I knew what I needed to get done each day in preparation to leave. But also because with doing this little life reset, I feel like it's important to note that the reason I feel like I got so in my head and so burnt out this leading up to this weekend was because I was putting a lot of pressure on myself and honestly just putting too much on my plate. I am pursuing social media as a career while I'm traveling full time, and I feel like it's a really big bet on myself and a really big leap of faith. And I think I definitely have been getting in my head about that with getting started on this the last couple months. And so I've been doing like way too much. I was doing like 2 different short form content accounts every single day. I was posting on them, and then I was like challenging myself to do 2 YouTube videos per week, and I've actually been doing that for the last 3 weeks, and I just realized like that was way too much for me and not sustainable. And I think that's what ultimately led me to feeling really burnt out, because I wasn't able to be present with my daily life, and I felt like all I was doing was waking up just to make content for like hours and hours a day. And I do think that like it's gonna require some hard work in order to make this dream a reality, but I don't think the level of work and pressure I was putting on myself was very sustainable, obviously. And like I wasn't even able to enjoy this experience that I'm having, which is full-time travel, and that wasn't sitting right with me. I really took some time to like plan out the next couple days and plan out a more balanced version of what I want to do with my content going forward. I feel really, really good about what I planned out. Like every video that I want to make, I truly feel excited to make, and like even my day-to-day schedule, I don't feel like I'm just waking up to make 17 videos per day. Like I actually feel like I'm able to add back in the things that are just genuinely interesting to me, my hobbies, the things that make me feel good. So today, I'm going to go on a really long walk. I tend to do 3 weightlifting sessions per week, and then the other days I just try to get like 10 to 12K steps per day. So today is a steps day. I'm going to go walk for like an hour outside, connect with nature, because that really makes me feel good. And then after that, I'm going to come back, probably eat something, and then I want to get back into studying Portuguese every single day. Those are one of my hobbies that kind of went to the wayside because I was so focused on making videos and putting all this pressure on myself. So I want to do like a really good study session because I have a lesson tomorrow, and then I have a little bit more laundry to do, and then I do want to review my itinerary for this weekend coming up and just make sure like I know what time I need to be where. I kind of want to plan out some outfits now that I bought some new clothes. And yeah, that's pretty much what today is going to look like. Just a really light day and the last day of our little 3-day life reset that we've been doing. So I already got ready for the day. I'm wearing one of my cute new shirts and just some flowy pants that I already had, and I'm gonna go walk outside and just breathe in some fresh air and then probably get some coffee. So let's go do that. Actually already 5 p.m. I feel like the day has just flown by. I went on my walk, ate breakfast, and I went and got a little coffee with my brother-in-law and just like kind of locked in and started studying for today. So I've actually been sitting here for like 2 hours studying Portuguese, and it feels so good because I just get like so sad when I don't study for like a week or so, and I feel so disconnected from the language because genuinely I love the process of learning a language. It's really, really hard most of the time, but it's honestly so cool in my opinion just to be able to like speak other languages and connect with different cultures. So I don't know, I've just like absolutely fallen in love with it, and I get really excited when I'm consistent with my studying. So I was just talking with people in my Discord that I run for people that are learning Portuguese, and then I send my friends in Portugal like daily updates. It's a way that I continue to practice, so I'll send them a video every single day and just talk about whatever's going on in my day, what we did on the weekend, and it's just like how I practice, and they like help me and give me corrections and stuff, so that's really nice. I did that. And then I was feeling really inspired by how organized I got earlier this morning. So I was putting everything into my Apple Calendar, and I'm really trying to become like a digital planner person. I've never really been like that. I'm very write down to-do lists, everything in a notebook. I have a really horrible memory, so writing things down really helps me, but I made the switch to a digital planner when I started traveling, because it's just like so hard to travel with several notebooks and journals and planners and everything. Like I can go a little crazy with that stuff, and I'm starting to get the hang of it and I really like it. So today I went ahead and added the like content that I planned out. I don't like to do like my super nitty gritty daily to-do list. Like I still do those in here of like my time blocking stuff, but I also added in like what I wanted to study for my study plan with Portuguese each day, because like I'll rotate through like a speaking focus day, listening, reading, whatever. So I went ahead and put that in here, and then I also added my workout split, just so I can see like what I'm doing every single day. And that's pretty much it. But I do have 2 trips for the remainder of this month. So my solo trip that I'm doing this weekend, and then I have another trip that's been on my bucket list at the very end of the month with some friends that I made through TikTok. So I'm really, really excited for the rest of this month. I think like this weekend is just kickstarting the rest of a really good April, because honestly the beginning was pretty rough for me. I think what I'm going to do is review my itinerary for my trip coming up, because I kind of want to start brainstorming some outfit ideas. I'm gonna go eat something really quick, and then maybe we can look at some of my outfits together for my little trip, because I'm getting so excited. I just finished putting together like a few outfit ideas for my trip. I'm not gonna like officially pack for another couple of days, but I wanted to lay it out and kind of have an idea so I don't have to worry about it later. But these are like actual hiking pants, because I did book a hiking tour, and then I have my new fun white cargos and my black linen pants. So I feel like these are really interchangeable with like a lot of different things. Obviously my hiking pants I wouldn't wear to like go to dinner or something, but I feel like the cargos I could be more active or dress them up, and then the linen pants are just for the days I'm not really going to be as active. And then I put together like 5 different shirt options, because I am going to be gone for 5 days. This does not include like, I'm going to have an outfit for my travel there and back, and then like a comfy outfit for in my room and stuff. So this isn't everything I'm bringing, but I did pick like 5 different shirts, and I tried to go with the color scheme. So we have like black, white, and then a touch of blue in there. So obviously like the blue tank, the black tank, I got this little blue and white gingham top. This one is like for if I want to do something a little cuter, like go out to dinner, and then like my white tank. And I feel like all of these can kind of mix and match pretty easily. And then I think for shoes, I'm definitely bringing my Solomons, because I'm going to be doing a lot of walking and sightseeing. But I'll probably also bring a pair of like Birks, or maybe my Tevas, because my Tevas are blue, and I think it would be really cute with all of these outfits. But I feel really good about what I've picked out. I think all of these are cute. And between all of this, I'll definitely be good for like the 4 to 5 days that I'm gone. So, slay!